Regular physical activity is one of the most important things you can do for your health. Being physically active can improve your brain health, help manage weight, reduce the risk of disease, strengthen bones and muscles, and improve your ability to do everyday activities. An introduction refers to a beginning, maybe presenting someone new to a group, or inserting a new idea into a project. In a piece of writing, the introduction makes clear to the reader the text's purpose. Classmate notebooks are known for their quality, which is just number one. There is pretty much nothing to say about the quality of this product, as it is just the best. This is a pack of 6 notebooks of 180 pages each, and they are soft bound. A convenient time to do something, for example to meet someone, is a time when you are free to do it or would like to do it. She will try to arrange a mutually convenient time and place for an interview. All kinds of sound produces some waves that are measured with respect to the frequency it carries. Pitch can also be expressed as the position of a musical note in a musical scale. The commercial industry includes several types of businesses. These include commercial insurance, real estate, and commercial business. Creativity is the ability to think about a task or a problem in a new or different way, or the ability to use the imagination to generate new ideas. Creativity enables you to solve complex problems or find interesting ways to approach tasks. The development of easy-to-use statistical software has changed the way statistics is being taught and learned. Students can make transformations of variables, create graphs of distributions of variables, and select among statistical analyses all at the click of a button. However, even with these advancements, students sometimes still find statistics to be an arduous task. In a genuine republic, the will of the government is dependent on the will of the society, and the will of the society is dependent on the reason of the society. In Federalist 51, for example, James Madison claimed that the extent and structure of the government of the United States make it dependent on the will of society. To work effectively with heterogeneous student population found in our schools, educators have the responsibility of acknowledging the cultural backgrounds of their students and the cultural setting in which the school is located in order to develop effective instructional strategies. Internal combustion engine enables the driver to decide which source of power is appropriate for the travel requirements of a given journey. Major U.S. auto manufacturers are now developing feasible hybrid electric vehicles, and some are exploring fuel cell technology for their electric cars. The department determines whether or not the candidate has passed the examination. In cases where an appearance for the final public oral examination would constitute a substantial financial hardship for the candidate, the Director of Graduate Studies may recommend to the Dean of the graduate school that the examination be waived. Perhaps the most measurable benefit of the program has been the opportunity to meet in small groups, something that is difficult to arrange such a desperate organization. Many officers would have to work together for 30 years but wouldn't know others' strengths and weaknesses. Once most animals reach adulthood, they stop growing. In contrast, even plants that are thousands of years old continue to grow new needles, add new wood and produce cones and new flower, almost as if parts of their bodies remained forever young. The secrets of plant growth or reasons of tissue that can produce cells that later develop into specialized tissues. Analysts were impressed by the improvement in margins reported across all regions, apart from the United Kingdom, and said that this reflected a clear effort to improve profitability across the business. Although the turnaround is still in its early stages and the valuation looks full, given the challenge of turning around such a large and complex business, this is certainly an impressive start. The climate for doing business improved in Egypt more than in any other country last year, according to a global study that revealed a wave of company-oriented reforms across the Middle East. The World Bank rankings, which took at business regulations, also showed that the pace of business reforms in Eastern Europe was overtaking East Asia. A thesis is a claim that you can argue for or against. It should be something that you can present persuasively and clearly in the scope of your paper, so keep in mind the page count. If possible, your thesis should also be somewhat original. Australia has one of the world's most important mining industries. It is a major exporter of coal, iron ore, gold, and copper, and is self-sufficient in all minerals bar petroleum. Since the first discoveries the coal in 1798, mineral production has risen every year in the decade. To 1992 it doubled. When you join one of our colleges, you will see that they are much more than just residences. No matter where you live, you'll find your college will be a base throughout your time with us and a community of friends once you graduated. The current measure has remained virtually unchanged over the past 30 years. Yet during that time, there have been marked changes in the nation's economy and society and in public policies that have affected families' economy well-being, which are not reflected in the measure.